have Mike Verweyst, the owner of craft beer and pizza restaurant in Roppongi, Two Dogs Taproom. Thank you for your time, Mike.
Oh, thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate it.
Okay, please tell us about your restaurant.
Yeah, we have a nice place in Roppongi. It's pretty big. It seats about 90 people, 2 floors. Upstairs we have a wood-fired oven, and pizza's pretty solid. And we also do other types of food like wings and some nice salads and vegan pizza, a lot of vegan dishes. So it's nice. And then for drinks we do craft beer mainly, 25 beers. About half of them are Japanese imports and the rest are American imports.
Well, everybody I know love your pizza.
Oh, thank you.
I'm one of the fans. So how long ago did you start accepting cryptocurrency as payment?
Yeah, it's been about 3 years now. We first started in about 2015, I think.
Okay.
People, they can pay as they want, or pay just like cash. And pay as they order their drinks, or they can run a tab and pay at the end. Either way is fine for us. But yeah, it's not like the old days where you had to wait for 6 confirmations and it took hours. And nowadays it's really fast and really convenient.
Mm-hmm. Like how long does it take?
Just seconds now. Like basically, yeah. Once I show the barcode, people scan it, and it's just seconds, 3 seconds.
Yeah. Just use paying in cryptocurrency.
Yeah, we get a lot of customers paying with Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash now. Bitcoin Cash, it seems to be a few more people paying with Bitcoin Cash than Bitcoin lately. And we're getting customers almost every day, and some days we get quite a few. So yeah, it seems to be really picking up and good steady pace. Pretty happy so far.
You also hold Bitcoin meetup and Bitcoin Cash meetup?
Yeah, we do the Bitcoin meetup regularly, and I'm hoping to do the Bitcoin Cash meetup more often. I really like those guys.
Great. So why did you decide to accept cryptocurrency?
Yeah, there was a lot of people coming in, and they were all talking about it. I think it was after one of their meetups at Pink Cow. Yeah, a lot of good guys, a lot of smart people, and just seemed really interesting, the kind of things that they were doing, so I was quite interested. And then, yeah, Ken, he was one of the guys that really helped me get into it and understand what's going on. And
Ken Shishiro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. That's great. So you seem to be very open about like new ideas such as, accepting cryptocurrency payments, and why is that?
Yeah, it's quite convenient. I remember a few months back we had a girl come in and she wanted to do a few takeout pizzas. Mm-hmm. So we wrapped her pizzas up, and then when it came time to pay, she said she'd like to pay with Bitcoin. So I got her the barcode, and she broke her phone out, and instead of scanning it, she took a picture of the barcode.
Okay.
So I explained that normally you need to just scan it with your app and then check the price and hit send. And she said, yeah, no, I'm not paying. My boyfriend in Paris is paid. And so she texted him the barcode, and he got it. He scanned it and paid it with his app, and we had payment within about 5 seconds. So it was really fast, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, then the next day I went to the bank, and we were trying to buy some shirts and coasters for the 2 dogs, and I couldn't send any money because they needed an invoice. Even though an invoice really isn't any official document. Yeah. They said I have to have an invoice to send money, and so I had to go home, print out an invoice, come back to the bank, and then pay $50, and then they held the money for 2 or 3 days before it arrived, and I don't know, it just really seems like the future wave to me.
Yes, I see. There are still very few places that accept, cryptocurrency payment, and what do you think is the benefit for venues to accept cryptocurrency payment?
Well, we have a few customers coming in that are getting their salaries now in cryptocurrency, and they're only visiting shops where they can spend it. And I think for the most part, if the customers can, assure the shops that everything's going to be good, and as long as they understand there's not much risk. Really, we eliminate all of our risk by transferring. Our system is set so any cryptocurrency that we take is immediately transferred over to Japanese yen. So really for us there's no risk at all. If you were a little bit more gambling, then you can set the system to withhold like 50% into a cryptocurrency, but for us we're just in the beer and pizza business, so we switch it over right away.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I think a lot of like small restaurants need the money right away, so they need to convert.
Yeah, I think Bitflyer is a great company. I recommend. Basically, we can pool our money up, and then when we need it, we send them an email or give them a call, and we get the payment the same day sometimes, or the next day at the latest.
That's good.
Yeah, it's. I think if the vendors all knew that there wasn't any risk, then I think that everybody would start doing it once they figured out.
Okay. So that's true for Bitcoin, but Bitcoin Cash, like they don't have the payment system for merchants yet.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they come up with one soon, but
yes.
Until then we just use our we have iPads here that we use that work out quite nicely, and but still it's just as fast, and you can tell right away when the amount's been set, and you get the green check, and then everything's good. So yeah, pretty convenient that too.
So what do you do with the money after you receive it?
Basically we just at the end of the month we send a transfer request in, and they send it to our bank, and it's just like normal credit card bills almost. Sometimes the credit card companies hold your money a little bit longer than cryptocurrency companies, so it's actually quite good for us.
Okay.
Also, the percentage is very low too. As you know that the fees for transfers are almost nothing, and then
Yes.
Bitflyer takes I think it's less than 1%. So whereas the credit cards are about 3.5%. So
Right.
it's great.
There's benefits, but do you see any like challenges for venues like accepting cryptocurrency payments?
I think you have to have an iPhone or an iPad. But other than that, I think it's just a matter of getting your head around the fact that you want to do it. Because all the people that come to the meetup are all willing to help and show everybody how to do it. And I remember the first wallet I opened up, and they all helped me do it. And they tell you how to protect yourself. And so yeah, I think everybody is really a good community here. There's not like a competition. Everybody's trying to help everybody to understand the cryptocurrency. And right now I feel like it's very safe. There's no risk, so I feel real good about it.
Okay, great. Is it easy to teach your staff like how to accept payments?
Yeah, it's it is. It's quite fast now, and the apps are pretty simple. And I remember when we first started taking it 3 years ago, we had a system where we had to check confirmations and wait for at least 2 or 3 confirmations, and sometimes that would take 45 minutes, an hour. So you can see how that would be a problem for people in retail business. But now with it just taking 3 seconds, it's real simple. Open up an app, receiving or sending payment, and then put in the amount, and the barcode is there, and it's all self-explanatory.
It's definitely faster than credit card payments, right?
Yeah, no, it's great. I could really get used to this because the 3.5% down to 1% is a lot of money. 2.5% of all your sales, because a lot of customers are paying credit card these days. So at the end of the month, when you're doing 10 million yen sales, it's a couple $1,000 that you're paying commission.
Big difference. Yeah. I heard you are holding Pizza Night on May 22nd. Can you tell us?
Yeah,
about that?
the first Bitcoin transaction was made for pizza. So there was no system set up, and it was just a guy who had some Bitcoin and really thought that the idea was cool. And so he, I believe he ran an ad in the paper, and looking for a place that would be willing to do it, or someone that would be willing to facilitate his dream. And so yeah, a guy answered the ad and said, yeah, I'll do it. And so he picked up some pizzas for him, delivered them, and he received payment in Bitcoin. So that was it. That was the first time, and
Yeah, that's worth now like $9 billion.
Yeah. Don't do the math. It's rude. It's rude to do the math.
Yeah.
He did that for us. So if we do the math, it's not fair. Sacrifice for the public, you know.
Yes. Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys on the 22nd
Yes.
for the pizza,
22nd
big
for the
Bitcoin Pizza Day.
night. Oh, what's the deal?
Oh, sorry. You get all your pizzas, medium-sized pizzas are half price if you pay with cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, either one is fine.
It's great. I'll be there.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, thank you.